Prag, thank you so much for taking time out to speak to me. Now, Magnus Carlsen is the king of chess. He's a five-time world champion, world number one as well. And you're just 16, but you beat him last week. And hours after beating him, you went and wrote an exam. How's the last week been for you?
Yeah, it was an exhausting week, and I'm just happy that I could finish that week with a good results. And yeah, I did my exam also pretty decent, so I'm happy overall about the last week, and I'm just looking forward to play some more the board events.
Okay, Prag, I must ask you, we all talk about your victories. Whenever we talk about your victories, we always say 16-year-old Prag. We give context. We say, oh, wow, he's beaten the world number one and he's a 16-year-old boy, right? But for you, what does being 16-year-old really mean? Do you think it's a factor while you play chess? Or is it just another, facet of your game?
No, I don't really think about my age while playing chess. Like from young age, I've been playing against older people. Like even when I was 6 or 7, I've been playing people like 50 or 60. So I mean, it is just a normal thing. I don't really take anything. It's a normal thing to play against older people.
Last week, you spoke to the media after you finished runner-up in the Chessable Masters, and you talked about how you don't really celebrate these wins when you beat a Magnus Carlsen, when you reach the final of this amazing tournament. When you switch off the computer, it's just work as usual for you.
Yeah, I don't celebrate. I don't celebrate usually, and even a good game during the tournament, I just try to keep my calm and play the tournament well. Like finish the tournament well. That's a very important thing. And also after the tournament, I just don't celebrate much. I mean, I have the good feeling of playing a good tournament, but that's it. I mean, I don't celebrate. I try to take some 1 or 2 days rest, then get back to routine.
Is that something you and Ramesh sir have actively worked on to not get too excited with victories and therefore also not, feel too defeated by losses?
No, that's one of the things which he has told me when I was young. But in general, even at home, we don't really celebrate birthdays. Like my parents, I don't know, but I just I've never asked also, and my parents didn't also celebrate it, so it's just normal for me. We usually go to temples on birthdays, and just that's it. So maybe if I start to celebrate once, there'll be more celebration. So I think it's good if I don't start it now.
When you say you don't celebrate birthdays, for a 16-year-old, that feels like a very different thing to do. Do you feel like you're missing out on things in life, or do you, obviously there's bigger targets, there's bigger things to achieve, so those don't really matter much?
No, there are some things which I miss, but I think I can always get those when I get bigger. I mean, I think this is the time to work and improve on chess. That's how I think.
You're of course a household of chess players, right? Your sister's also a chess player. So, is that good to have somebody in your house who you can interact with? I'm sure you can share your feelings with your parents and your coach as well, but to have someone closer to your age to be able to talk to you, think that helps your game a little?
Yeah, it definitely helps. I came to chess because of her, and it definitely helps both ways. I mean, she also benefits a lot by discussing with me, and I also benefit a lot by discussing with her. So it's mutual, and I'm very happy that she made her second GM recently, and she's also improving, and I'm very happy to see that also.
Vishwanathan Anand, of course, is a chess player everybody in the country knows about. Prag, what have your interactions with him been like? Has there been anything that he said to you that you hold close to your heart?
In general, my conversation with Anand sir has always been related to chess. I mean, related to discussing my games and related to discussing overall my chess improvement and things like that. And I'm always in constant touch with him through WhatsApp or through Skype. And I've also went to his home. We have discussed it. We have discussed a lot of lines, and I think it has definitely helped me. And I'm also happy that he took me in his academy, Westbury Chess Academy, and I'm learning a lot from there as well. So I think huge thanks to Anand sir. I think like at least past few months also, he has been looking at my games and giving me suggestion. Also, I must add that my coach Ramesh sir also talks with him, and they both are always connected in WhatsApp, even when I play tournaments, during tournaments as well. So whatever Anand sir wants to say, he'll. When I'm playing tournaments, Anand sir will talk to Ramesh sir. So any important things will come through Ramesh sir when I'm playing tournaments, because Anand sir doesn't want to disturb me in tournaments. Because yeah, he understands how it feels during a tournament for playing.
You beat Magnus Carlsen in rapid chess, and you talked about how you want to beat him in the classical format of chess. Just for everyone watching, could you just tell us the difference between the two?
I think no, the difference is quite simple. Like classical, maybe I can say like classical is kind of a test match in cricket, and rapid is one-day international. So, I just wanna. Classical is just a long game. It will take like 7 hours even. And rapid is just 1 hour. So, that's the difference. And rapid is shorter time control, and classical is longer time control. So, in rapid there will be a lot of mistakes. That's why I think classical is much more serious, and that's why I think I would like to beat him in a classical game.
You mentioned cricket, so I must ask you: is that one of those things that you let yourself, is cricket one of your, other things that you spend time watching and just spend some off time, just catching up on?
Yeah, I sometimes watch cricket, but it's kind of rare case. I don't sit and watch the whole match. I just try to see the results, and whenever I'm quite free and I'm quite bored, then I try to watch it a little bit. But this time I just didn't even watch the IPL at all. So, I mean, I knew the results, of course, but I didn't even have a time to watch. So, but I just follow in general what's happening in sport.